Hello. That's a sconce. Rar. Not a shock, right? What I decided to do is to give kind of an update. So I'm going to give 3 updates. This is the first one I'm recording. Updates on YouTube, Twitch, and me. Maybe if I kind of get this out of the way, I can do a little bit of an update on a more consistent basis. You know, like people do vlogs and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I just figured I could get a little explanation out there because my YouTube has kind of dropped off, so we're gonna hit YouTube. As for YouTube, what am I doing? First off, it's occurred to me as I have almost 700 videos now, some stupid number, and it hasn't even been a year yet. It's been like 8-9 months. I have a lot of videos up on YouTube. Maybe not all of them are public. Most of them are. I mean, because that's why they're there. And adding more content is just burying old content. And for the most part, me playing a CV 3 months ago is still similar to me playing a CV now. Yeah, it's fresh content, but it was still good back then. So if it's still good, it's still good. So part of me has tried to step back from just add more, constant, more. But at the same time, I can understand how new is relevant. So I will continue doing match of the day stuff. Although you may have noticed that for the first time in many months, match of the day isn't hitting every single day. I've been playing less WoWs. That's something I still intend to play WoWs. I still intend to make matches of the day, but there may be some interruptions. And frankly, having a constant 7-day-a-week schedule might be a little too much anyway. I did actually, as of 3 or 4 months ago, I would have something like 3 to 4 updates a day. I'd have a talking section with me talking for 3 to 5 minutes about something or another. Have a match of the day, which is 15 to 20 minutes. Have a ranked session, which might have gone an hour to 2 hours, and then have some other thing that I'm working on, maybe a grind on a DD line or a cruiser line or something, which I mean is endemically interesting, but it's like 2 to 3 hours of content every single day. And I know there are some people out there that like them some sconce, but who the hell is going to sit through 2 to 3 hours of content every effing day? The answer is nobody. Now, granted, you don't have to watch it all. You pick the thing that works for you, you watch it, you enjoy it, but it was too much. And it's not that I was trying to make it happen, but in the back of my head, I felt, well, I was doing it, so I guess I got to keep doing it. And it was a lot. So, you know, I took a step back in terms of my stream schedule, what I was trying to do, etc. And the long and the short of it is that YouTube for me is a holding section. It holds lessons, it holds replays, it holds match of the days. There's all kinds of information and stuff there. If we ever get over 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to monetize it, in which case, hey, maybe I'll make a few bucks off of it, which will be kind of cool. But for right now, it's an archive, is really what this YouTube channel is being used for. It's an archive and a reference center, like a little library of stuff. So what are the future plans for YouTube? I'm going to keep going with the match of the days. Might get back into ranked, but ranked was a pretty significant time commitment, which was one of the reasons why I stopped doing it. But I might get back into ranked, in which case you'll get some ranked content. But most likely you'll see something new, which is Battletech. Now, I have uploaded one of the sessions that I did. I think it was season 1, episode 1 or something, which I enjoyed a lot. So I ended up doing a season 2, and I'm currently on a season 3. So season 2 would be the next one to go up, just in terms of timeline. And for those that don't know, Battletech is a tabletop game. They converted it into a video game, which simplified a lot, but made it very approachable. So I played it, I enjoyed it, I did the story, I played some campaigns just for myself, but honestly it was too easy. We just kind of overwhelmed it and charged forward. So I started playing and I ramped up the difficulty across the board. I made it as hard as it was going to be without adding mods. And I made a homebrew rule that if the mech breaks, I need mech parts to fix it from that style of mech. Because mechs just don't exist in the future. They're basically an extinct thing that can't be manufactured anymore. So they're just scraping this shit back together, wrapping some duct tape around it, and trying to make it work. I've had a lot of fun with this series. So at this point, I'm just a little confused as to how am I going to put it up onto YouTube? Am I going to put it up and just like, here's a 4-hour chunk? Because there are times where I played it for 4 hours. Am I going to do it in 2-hour chunks? Am I going to do it in 1-hour chunks? Because realistically, it's designed, if I'm putting it up there, hopefully somebody's going to watch. And I think an hour chunk is probably something that somebody can, sit down and enjoy without it being overbearing. The other question is, how regularly do I release it? Because I could do 3 days a week, so that's 3 hours a week, which is not a huge commitment in time, as opposed to what I was doing with Ranked, which was 2 hours a day. Nobody's going to watch that. So, I haven't quite figured that out. So if you want to, throw some comments down below saying, why don't you do, an hour 3 days a week, or whatever might work for you if you happen to be interested. And even if you're not going to watch it, if you're just like, this would be a number that would work for me, that would be useful information. So for the YouTube, it'd be really cool if we hit 1,000. Just saying. You might have to suffer some ads or click the skip button, but I mean, hey, it would make a few bucks. That'd be kind of cool. World of Warships will still be the primary use and content of the channel, as it's like there are hundreds of videos, if not tens or maybe hundreds of hours of content. Probably over 100 hours, multiple hundred, a lot of World of Warships stuff, and there'll continue to be more. But I will be adding other things. XCOM is something I would love to play. It's intimidating as fuck, whereas Battletech is a little more easygoing and a little more self-paced. So I have enjoyed Battletech a lot, so that will be making its debut as kind of a thing on my YouTube channel. And I don't have other plans than that, but this is potentially I might do some update stuff here as well. Just kind of like give you, this is the vibe, this is what's going on, this is the content to expect. I'm not going to make any firm commitments. Probably not going to happen weekly, might happen monthly. It'll happen when it happens. But I feel like there was enough of a lull in YouTube that giving an update was probably useful. Now, I'm going to break this up into different videos because this is about YouTube. So I'll do another one about Twitch and I'll do another one about me. And people can click on the one that they care about. So, see ya.